Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Yeah.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
To the end of the world and beyond.
Yeah, the man's passionate, gotta give him that.
He should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Yeah, it seems so. I just love this bloody wave thing, this kind of frozen wave, it just looks so cool. Anyway, let's travel back, move things along.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could?
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervey. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
And there it is. Ageless millet. Okay. Alright, that's another one done, and I'm sure we'll find out his fate later. I'm sure they'll keep him around. Okay, one more left. Just dye his hair white, give him some blue contact lenses, and just let him stay here. Easy. But I mean, it's one of those where the tributary was like, yeah, it's my fault, I'm the one that drew people in. But obviously, as you can see, there's literally people that have been going regularly to and fro this entire time. So the chances of them being seen coming to and from the wall/island, I think, is extremely high, like over the course of any length of time. So I don't think they're quite as secret as maybe they seem to be.
Let him go alone. Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Eh? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
An absolute classic. A friend of mine went somewhere and hasn't come back. Let's find him.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well.
Here we go again.
One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Yeah, nothing particularly interesting, I think, in the quest so far. I would say it's been pretty weak, but hey. Maybe the final sets will be better. Right, let's do a little more fighting here. Good, that's a bit better. Let's keep the pressure on this guy. A little bit of that. There. Nice. So wait, hold on. Yeah. Can now pick this up. Got some
This is the mineral
aquamarine.
Paval was talking about. The one that rings out like a bell.
Right, this is the first one.
Well, here's the can. But no sign of Nassef. To the riverbank, then.
Yeah, and as I've said for the main game, I feel like these kind of things are just really nice opportunities for these guys to still have some kind of dialogue between them and just like keep things a little bit more dynamic and interesting, but most of the time they've done it for the story, which is fine, but the side questing, especially when the quest itself I think isn't super interesting or it's a little bit fetchy or you don't really know what's going on, like I feel like these are just nice opportunities to just keep things moving a little bit, to keep it interesting, but much like the main game, they generally don't tend to do that very much, unfortunately. Alright. Any sign this time?
Who have we here?
There we go.
I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cans and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Give Torgal some love. Okay. Let me have a look at some of my stuff. Upgrade that one. They're gonna head back to Bahamut for a little bit. To Bahamut. I really want to kind of learn how to use this Mega Flare again. It's been so long. Is it only once combat starts that it charges? I literally do not remember how to charge. Okay. So this might take a while and it's very unnecessary, but I kind of just want to see it. Let's at least get level 2.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Alright, let's just at least do a level 2. Let's just see it in action. Yeah, it's a crazy move. Alright. What should we do? Let's do... get rid of the wipes. Mega Flare is just too fun, man. As long as these guys don't shoot projectiles, we should be fine. And let's see how powerful even a level 1 is here. Yeah, everything's a little bit too easy at the moment, even for me. I did hear Leviathan was quite difficult though. So since it's obviously building up towards a fight with Leviathan himself, I need to make sure that by the time I get there, I'm definitely feeling like much more confident and ready to fight. Yeah, continue to be impressed by the environment and Mysidia in general. It does look cool. It's one of those places, the first time I encountered it in the early Final Fantasies, of course no voice acting, so I just saw it and instinctively read it as Mysidia. But I guess Mysidia must be the more correct pronunciation, so I'll try and remember. Damn ya! Whoops. Yeah, wrong button. See, basically I'm instinctively, I'm pressing L2 to activate it and then L2 to deactivate it. But it's not like, it's not a toggle. So I gotta remember that. Okay. Let's do this. That didn't work so well. Maybe this will work better. Okay, so that one's a little bit tough. And we have the next level now. Ooh. No, I want that one. Okay, yeah, we have a real enemy now. Okay, so now we can focus on this guy. Let's turn that off. Wow, jumps around a lot. So this is what I was hoping to fight, because these are the kind of fights that's going to force me to get better. So those are not counting as iconic dodges or anything like that. That's a little better. Something like that. Yeah, I need to obviously get way better at timing these things so that I can make the most of these staggers and get the most damage possible. I'm getting like nowhere near the damage that I could be getting. Yeah, I should probably be able to do like triple, quadruple the damage of that. We've got a crosswell, we can use that. Sheesh. Enough. There we go. So something a little meatier there, but we still managed to get through. But that's more what I need, like that kind of enemy to force me to do A little more.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Right, there we go. Another one done. I'll quickly pick up that item and then we'll do the quick travel back. It's nice to give you that whole countdown thing where you get to basically return. So I think we'll take that and then we'll come down here properly to continue the main quest line. Having gotten a little more battle practice and gotten the side quests
I thought I'd lost you. But you saw to it that I would... Thank you. Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did... Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our reign fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Praise be to Yevon. There we go. Quest complete. More experience. And one of these can be traded for Gil. Cool. So, I think I'm ready to go now. The one thing I will do is... I think I have like 1 or 2 potions that I can get. I will take all of them that I can get. I'm pretty sure before I get to Leviathan there's still going to be some fights that are going to be like wiping me out.
This is all we have.
No, I'm full. Fine.
Very
Sweet.
well.
Okay, now we can make for the Heir of Hours. Where are we going? We're going to the Dark Gate. Let's see what this DLC has in store for us. As I say, I've generally liked the premise of Leviathan and the story behind it for now. And the environment and all of that. So I think the only thing I've not been too big a fan of is just the side quests. I think the side quests have been relatively meh. But I think the main game kind of set my expectations up for it that it wasn't going to be particularly great. Not this one. But I did, like, as I said at the start, I think a part of me was still kind of hoping that the developers also agreed, at least to some extent, with what I thought about the side quests in the main game, and kind of improved them, or like had a slightly different approach to the DLC, but it doesn't really seem like it.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
Okay.
Careful.
Yeah, so I guess this kind of, that's the move, like that's kind of the combo. Holy shit. Alive, man. Jeez. But yeah, I think that's like the combo where you kind of bring them together if they're smaller enemies, and then you just wash them all away. Happy days.
The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
The temple is up there.
Don't worry. Those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
Okay, let's get these guys. Oh shit, I kind of cancelled the special move he was going to do. Nice. Let's do... Yeah, he's already distracted, so it gives me a chance to just mess around with these a bit. I think once I got used to this, I was basically coming into encounters and just immediately just doing this. Stuff like that. That wasn't great. Yeah, I definitely hear it. To my right. Yeah. So I feel like what I might want to do is kind of have a setup where I basically have like mostly the smaller moves against that random encounter, so I can still use a bunch of that stuff.